Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out The Film Geek. So Bad It's Good Week continues with 1990's Night Killer.
You're drunk. That's what you are.
I tried the other line, but it was always busy.
Then you're drunker than usual. Both lines have been free all day. Anyway, Clarissa has gone to the country with Annie. Listen! I don't have anything to say to you except don't call me anymore!
Melanie. Melanie!
Night Killer is directed by Claudio Fragasso and is starring Peter Hooton and Tara Buckman. So the gist of the story is that a masked villain terrorizes a bunch of people in Virginia Beach. That's the general plot. Now, Claudio, he had another vision for this film. You see, he wanted this movie to be more of a psychological thriller, and not so much of a gore and violence slasher film. The producers of this movie, however, said, "Screw you, Claudio," and they hired another director to come in, shoot some reshoots, so we get to see stuff like this. So if you've heard the name Claudio Fragasso before, that's probably because he's the director of well-known So Bad It's Good movie, Troll 2. So needless to say, Claudio was not happy with the changes that the studio made to his movie. All I have to say to that is, release the Fragasso cut! Can't be any worse than what we got. Honestly, you can watch it. I mean, the way you can is just take out in your mind all of the gore. Any scene that there is with the slasher actually stalking or killing somebody other than the main female victim is a complete and absolute reshoot, and it's obvious. There's like the beginning sequence. That's another thing. There are two openers to this film. There's the opening where it's this dance team that has absolutely nothing to do with the story whatsoever, and then this happens.
I don't know what to do.
And then we have another opening which explains the story of our main character who is stalked by Night Killer. Now this opening, what's cool about it is its badass synth soundtrack. Am I watching a porno? Am I watching an Italian horror film? I don't know. So what do I like about this movie? Well, first off, this movie is nuts. It is off the wall, off the charts, crazy, weird things just happen. No explanation. It's just weird. Did I mention it was weird? So let me explain a bit more of this insane movie story, alright? So at its core, yes, there is a slasher that's stalking people and he's punching holes through them. Yes, his method of killing people is punching holes through them. Okay, so while all this is going on, there is a survivor from the Night Killer. That's our main character. Now, that's played by Tara Buckman. Our main character has a bit of PTSD that she's dealing with after her encounter with the Night Killer. Now, then, out of nowhere, she's kidnapped by some guy, tortured, and sexually assaulted. Now, there's no real connection between the events of why she's being kidnapped by this guy and the Night Killer. In fact, they really give you no reason to believe that the guy who's kidnapped her is the Night Killer. There's just a sequence of weird events that happen while she's kidnapped. She tries to commit suicide, and he saves her life by making her drink seawater. Yep, he tries to force feed her fried chicken.
Nothing does it to me like fried chicken.
Yep. But you see, none of this really ties into this guy being the Night Killer, because none of these things are things that the Night Killer does. Like if she was kidnapped and while she was being held hostage, she found something like, the glove he wears, or if she finds maybe he had the mask or something that would give her an idea that this guy is in some way connected to the Night Killer, or for the viewers to think that this guy is in some way connected to the Night Killer, but there's not. It seems like completely unrelated events and two just completely awful situations that this woman is put through in her life for just no good freaking reason. Oh, don't worry, there's a twist to all of this at the end. Another reason that I love this movie is just absolutely amazing moments like this.
Valium. Surrender. A gun. Barbiturates. Everything you always needed to kill yourself with, but were afraid to ask for.
Oh, in this.
Hey, bud, what happened to your clothes?
I got molested in the little boy's room.
Can't forget this.
I can't wait 5 minutes, Mrs. Beck. I'm too horny.
I mean, look guys, this movie is so bad that it makes Troll 2 look like it should have won a Golden Globe for Best Picture. Now, if I've piqued your curiosity and you want to check out Night Killer, well, guess who's showing it right now? Our good friends at Tubi TV. That's right, the shameless people at Tubi TV put this garbage on their channel because they know we're gonna watch it. So yeah, you can check it out right now for free on Tubi with commercials, or if you don't want to watch commercials, you can rent it. It's also out there on YouTube and Google Movies. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of another Film Geek video. If you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video so I know you liked what you saw, and ring that bell for notifications so you know when I put another one of these videos up. And another thing you can do, folks, is keep watching movies. You know I'm gonna.